Big news out of the Middle East, and this one's massive. President Donald Trump has just secured a $1.2 trillion economic deal with the nation of Qatar. That's trillion with a T, the kind of number that doesn't come around often. Welcome back to Rapid Media Channel. The deal spans aviation, defense, energy, and even quantum tech, and it could change how the U.S. does business with the Gulf region for years to come. What's your first reaction to a deal this size? Drop your thoughts in the comments. At the heart of this agreement is a record-breaking aircraft order. Qatar Airways is buying up to 210 planes from Boeing, including the famous 787 Dreamliner and the newer 777X models. These aircraft will be powered by engines from GE Aerospace. That deal alone is worth $96 billion, the biggest wide-body aircraft order in Boeing's history. But what does that mean for everyday Americans? Jobs. The White House says this will support about 154,000 U.S. jobs every year during the production and delivery process, adding up to over 1 million jobs over time. That's a huge boost for American workers in manufacturing, engineering, and aerospace. Do you think deals like this can help bring back strong job growth in the U.S.? Let us know in the comments. And the Boeing deal is just one part of this huge announcement. American energy and engineering firms are also making big moves in Qatar. For example, McDermott, a U.S. company that builds energy infrastructure, has deals in Qatar worth $8.5 billion. Parsons, a major American engineering company, landed 30 projects worth up to $97 billion. But it doesn't stop there. The U.S. is looking ahead. A company called Quantinuum, which works in quantum computing, is teaming up with Al Raban Capital from Qatar. They're investing up to $1 billion into next-generation technology and workforce training in the U.S. This means more investment, not just in machines, but in American talent too. That's a lot of different industries: energy, engineering, aviation, and even quantum tech. Trump isn't just doing one deal, he's hitting every major sector. Do you think it's smart for the U.S. to spread investments across so many industries like this? Sound off in the comments. Now let's talk about defense. The U.S. and Qatar are getting even closer on military cooperation. Raytheon, a major U.S. defense company, just signed a $1 billion deal to sell Qatar high-tech systems to stop enemy drones. Qatar is now the first country outside the U.S. to buy this system, a big move as drones become more common in warfare. Another company, General Atomics, will provide Qatar with MQ-9B Reaper drones. These are the same powerful drones the U.S. military uses for surveillance and precision airstrikes. That deal is worth $2 billion, and then there's Al Udeid Air Base, the main U.S. military base in the Gulf. Qatar has agreed to potentially invest more than $38 billion to upgrade the base and other defense facilities. That means better air defenses, better equipment, and stronger regional security, all tied to U.S. companies and workers. Do you think the U.S. should keep building these kinds of close defense ties in the Middle East? Tell us what you think in the comments. So what does this all mean? Trump and the White House say this is economic diplomacy, using business to strengthen alliances and create American jobs. But critics say it's a carefully timed move to help Trump's image during election season. They argue this is more about headlines and photo ops than long-term strategy. So, what do you think? Is this about real results or just political theater? We'd love to hear your opinion in the comments. And here's something you might not expect. Trump wasn't alone when this deal was signed. Big names like Elon Musk, Sam Altman from OpenAI, and Larry Fink from BlackRock were also at the Saudi royal court just days before. Their presence shows this isn't just about governments anymore. It's about the top people in tech, finance, and defense coming together to shape global deals. With Qatar's $1.2 trillion announcement and Saudi Arabia's $600 billion deal signed just earlier this week, Trump's Middle East trip may go down as one of the most important economic visits by any U.S. president in modern history. But will this wave of investment help everyday Americans or mainly benefit the global elite? That's a debate worth having. Let us know what side you're on in the comments. And if you got value from this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on major political moves and global power shifts. Thanks for watching.